Question: do Jews daily curse Jesus and Muhammad? I came across a lecture where the speaker mentioned a ritual, apparently from the Talmud, where there is a certain time Jews curse Jesus and Muhammad. What is your position on this? Is it factual? And what is the context of it? To this questioner, I'd like to say first that I appreciate you taking up the responsibility to verify the accuracy or inaccuracy of this claim. The entirety of the Talmud was in fact written long before Muhammad. It is therefore impossible that the Talmud actually refers to Muhammad. This part of the claim is entirely unfactual. Regarding later Jewish followers of Jesus who apostatized from Torah, on the other hand, there may be something to be said. The Talmud contains a discussion about the adding of an additional blessing to our central daily prayer. This prayer originally consisted of 18 blessings. This is why the prayer is called the Shemona Esrei. Shemona Esrei in Hebrew means 18. Despite the continued use of this original name for our daily prayer, the prayer now consists of 19 blessings. The new additional blessing is a request to God that He cause the apostates and the dominance of wickedness in the world to cease. A short praise to God for breaking the wicked and humbling high-handed sinners follows this request. The Talmud records that the original inspiration, or instigation rather, for this new blessing was the troubles caused by the minim. The word minim simply means sectarians, heretics, that is to say. The Talmud does not specify that these heretics were Christians. In fact, it is unlikely our sages had specifically Christians in mind, being that there were several other small sectarian groups that split off from the Jewish faith at this point in history, not only Christians. It is then likely that the blessing under discussion was instituted having in mind dissenters from the Jewish faith in general, not only ex-Jewish Christians. This blessing is simply a prayer that all heresy come to an end. As for cursing Christians, the blessing does not include a curse, unless you consider a general prayer that God end heresy and wickedness to be equivalent to cursing specifically Christians. Significantly, the Talmud records that ultimately the sages chose that the blessing be penned by a certain scholar who was renowned for his compassion. The reason given in the Talmud? They did not want that the prayer would originate from a place of even the least bit of hatred, but from a sincere longing for the triumph of goodness. Additionally, the Talmud offers the interpretation that the blessings request that the heretics and wickedness cease be realized by means of their repenting rather than by death. This in mind, I don't think curse is an appropriate description of what this prayer actually is. The following is the blessing, the supposed curse, as it appears in Dordea's online Jewish prayer book. For the apostates be there no hope, and may you uproot and break the dominion of high-handed sin quickly in our days. Worshipful are you, O Lord, who breaks the wicked and humbles high-handed sinners. Notice the emphasis at the end, who humbles high-handed sinners. One should not think it strange that a person who identifies with any point of view or philosophy would desire that opposition to his lifestyle cease. Whether they be Christians who would desire that anti-Christian sentiment in the world cease, or whether they be Muslims who desire that Islamophobia cease from the world, or whether they be atheists or secular humanists that would be more than happy to see religion cease from the world, so also the Jewish people would be more than happy to see that opposition to our faith cease from the world. The question is how we go about doing it. Our organization, Dordea, seeks to attain the fulfillment of our philosophy and our goals by presenting to the world a reasonable approach to the Hebrew Bible, an approach that is based upon the Torah. The Torah, God's instruction to mankind through Moses, contains eternal truths for mankind, which are applicable in every generation for the betterment of our lives and the lives of others. Shalom uvracha.